No. All right. Hello. I'm Dave.
I'm Ramon.
This is Are You Serious Podcast.
We are back.
This is a long time coming, isn't it?
Very much so.
So, we started this thing by doing this WBA heavyweight tournament. We know we've covered all the fights so far.
All of them.
I don't know if you want to cover this.
It was 8 boxers. There was 7 fights. Literally, the WBA tournament went from 1967 to 1968. The 8 boxers was Ellis and Martin, Spencer and Terrell, Bonavena and Mildenberger, Quarry and Patterson. When it comes down to it, Ellis and Martin, Ellis seemed like he kind of gassed out a little bit. Martin took a hell of a beating, though. Hell of a beating.
He got whipped.
Yeah, he got whipped pretty bad, man.
Yeah.
In the original fights, it was Ellis versus Martin, Spencer versus Terrell, Bonavena versus Mildenberger.
The Spencer versus Martin, or Spencer versus Terrell, that was a fun fight.
That was a hell of a fun fight. Both fighters got knocked down. It was a very much so exciting fight.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
We have that video up. Make sure you go and
watch. We have all these ones. We've done all these fights up until this.
This one.
So anyway, the next one was Bonavena versus Mildenberger. Yeah. That was a beat down. Multiple knockdowns.
One-sided.
Yeah, Mildenberger took a whipping.
Yeah, Bonavena was on his game that night.
And then
Quarry Patterson, I would put that one as the shocker for the tournament, simply because Patterson was looked at to win the whole thing. He was one of the favorites for this tournament. And
Patterson and Terrell were.
Yeah, they were looked at to win the whole thing, Patterson and Terrell. And when it comes down to it, Quarry did his thing, man.
But we thought that Patterson had won it by decision. Quarry won by decision, but
I believe that's when we scored also.
We scored all of them, and we scored that for Patterson.
Yeah.
So it's a shocker that Quarry went through. I love Quarry anyway, but he shouldn't have won that one.
This was my first time seeing all of these fights, and I literally loved each and every one of them. From the shocker to the one-sided beatdown to Ellis making Martin.
What about Ellis making Bonavena look pretty ordinary, huh?
Yeah, he made him look kind of. You could see Bonavena's awkwardness when it comes down to it against Ellis. Ellis looked very polished.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell that Ellis had been sparring with some very good boxers.
Yeah, he's sharp. And
Quarry and Spencer.
Well, that's a dramatic 12th round stoppage. That's Quarry. That was fun. That was a fun fight too.
Very much so.
Anyway, with no further ado, this is a long fight. No spoilers. We're just gonna say we're gonna have fun with this as much as we can.
This is the championship fight, and it is Ellis versus Quarry.
Ellis versus Quarry. This is April 27th, 1968.
Yeah.
The last fight of the tournament. The winner of this is
the WBA champion.
Is the WBA champion, and is going to fight Joe Frazier.
Oh, most definitely.
All right, here we go.
Round 1.
Oh shit! See, I did one of the videos. I did a video all like that without showing the fight. Here we go.
True to form, Ellis has on the white shorts with the black stripe. That's something that I appreciate from Muhammad Ali.
Then he came in with a right. Again, no damage.
Shit.
What?
We gotta score this.
Oh.
Quarry in the green velvet trunks, Ellis in the white trunks. That's the black stripe.
So we are going to score this, folks.
Good sneaky right.
Ellis
that punch and a good left.
Versus Quarry, April 27th, 1968.
Watch Quarry.
This is the championship fight again. We are the Are You Serious Podcast.
Top professional stuff. This. We were ready 100% for this.
Yes, we were.
Except for this.
Except for the scoring part. But we are scoring it.
That's the left jab that we
Quarry is a
talked
big
about.
guy,
earlier.
man.
That's
Ellis
the way Ellis
is
is going to
not as
have
thick
to
as
fight
Quarry.
this fight. Sticking
We
and
know from
moving
previous
because
fights
he's doing
Quarry
it
comes
in the
with some
opinion of
power
most.
when he does swing. And he's very crafty.
Watch Quarry with the head feints. He is not swift of foot. He does not come forward well, nor does he go back well.
Who?
But he is tough
talking
and
about
strong
Quarry?
and tricky.
Quarry.
See that?
Quarry's not a moving.
Crowd excited about a
moves
Quarry
a lot
right
with his
to the back of
footwork,
Ellis's
but
head
he
that meant nothing.
pivots well and he moves well. The Cosell's got it twisted.
I can honestly say, man,
We have 1
that's
minute
why
to
I
go
call
in
Quarry
this
crafty,
round.
because he didn't move much, but he got that left hook in there, and he just did it again. It doesn't look like Quarry moves much, and when he does come, he comes with power, man. He's very accurate.
He's a boxer counter puncher.
Ellis still coming with that 1-2. He's had it.
We are down to 30 seconds. Jerry coming right at him, as he said, cutting that ring on him. Ellis is staying away in the latter stages much more than he did in the early going.
Ellis seems to have a nice little rhythm going. He's not throwing too dangerous a shots right now, but I mean, we know he's going to come with that 1-2. End of the first round.
How would you score that?
I think that could have went either way,
It
honestly.
could have went either way. I'm gonna say
Good luck
10-2
lead
because
by
I'm a
Ellis.
sissy.
I think I'm going to go with a 10-10 also. Simply because it could have went either way. Neither guy really landed anything that was
Plus,
significant.
I wasn't paying that much attention at first,
In the beginning,
admittedly. But it looked pretty even.
Yeah.
I wonder where this thing is. Hold on. Make sure.
Quarry is doing plenty of head fakes and feinting.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right in
That's
the
the way
heart.
Quarry wants
Left
to fight
hook,
this fight.
right
Those
uppercut.
strong punches to the body.
Ellis is holding on. That's a tactic I do not like in boxing, but sometimes it's very much so needed. Seems like when one fighter is throwing, the other one is throwing also.
Quarry is now dripping blood over his right eye. He is cut
I wonder if that's from a headbutt.
cut more badly than Ellis was
Because it
in the
don't seem
first
like Ellis has
round.
landed anything that was significant that could have cut Quarry. I mean, how you feel on that, Dave? I don't think I'm wrong on that.
I don't know what it was, but he's cut.
Yeah.
Thus far in this round, Ellis is fighting his fight, staying at jabbing distance, staying away, flicking that left in there, and it was the left that cut Jerry's right eye.
Oh, okay. Left jab cut Jerry Quarry's right eye.
We have a minute to go in the second round.
Quarry seems to be trying to get in rhythm.
Yancey Durham is sitting next to me. Yancey, a
Ooh.
very clever manager of unbeaten Joe Frazier, who is champion, as you know, in 5 states, or recognized as such.
Ooh, that was nice. 1-2 dip down, came back up with a left hook from Jimmy Ellis to Quarry.
30 seconds to go. Yancey's scoring will give us an unofficial barometer, but a knowledgeable barometer of how the fight is
Yancey
going.
Durham is scoring this.
That's Howard Cosell said. Yancey Durham is Joe Frazier's manager.
Trainer
And
manager, I think. I don't know, but definitely the trainer. He's a genius.
Ellis is not.
Round 3.
Ellis just
Quarry in the green
a
velvet,
left
Jerry,
hook that didn't hit
Jimmy in the white.
There is no breaks, no corner breaks for this. Just going round and round here, folks. I just scored that for Ellis.
Nancy Durham at the moment has Ellis ahead, 1 point to none. He scored the second round even.
20-19. That's where we at with it.
Ellis.
It just don't seem like either one of them is the ring general here. Both of them are in the middle of the
Quarry's
ring.
right eye has been neatly.
Both of them have their own little rhythm.
Well, Quarry's waiting on Ellis. Ooh, he bombed him right up. Quarry's waiting on Ellis. Ellis is kind of waiting on Quarry.
So it's like both of them are counter punches.
Yeah.
Quarry has been
But Ellis is better off
in the
going
round.
first.
The first was Ellis' sneaky right hand uppercut.
That's his style.
Most people think Quarry is the stronger puncher. Angelo Dundee has been insisting that his man is the better puncher and a very underrated puncher. The crowd is booing.
He wants it right in the
but
middle of the
Ellis
ring.
is fighting his fight at this moment, and he is not about to change.
So I would say that Ellis very much so.
There's a right lead by
Right now,
Ellis
yeah,
to the
for
side
sure.
of
He's backing up
Quarry's
and
face, and it's
trying
done.
to tell Quarry to come on and bring some action, but
And he's busting him up.
yeah. If Quarry really wanted to wing something out there, I think he would catch Jimmy pretty flush.
Jerry's coming at him, but not connecting.
Bat.
Then Quarry got in a right to Ellis'
This is the
midsection.
third round.
Left did nothing, the right connected.
It just doesn't seem like Ellis is doing much to Quarry or Quarry doing much to Ellis either.
We have 35 seconds to go in this, the third round.
Okay.
Quarry is trying to get inside on Ellis. Ellis is controlling the strategy of the
I
fight.
saw this fight years ago. I
At
scored
least
it,
at this moment.
and I scored it for Ellis, but I don't remember the specific
15
score.
seconds to go in the third round.
Okay. This is my first time seeing this fight. Jimmy Ellis definitely came with some thunder there.
Oh,
He woke Quarry up. Ooh, nice exchange.
Jesus.
Good
Little
try
punching
and
after the
punch.
bell.
And Angelo
I don't know how
Dundee
you
right
score
now is
that fight.
complaining to
You can't score
referee
that
El
one,
Macaca. And he spoke to me
This one is,
before
I
this
mean,
fight and said there's one thing I
I would
want.
still say it's
I want a
10-10.
loud bell.
Oh,
I don't
10-10.
want one of
Yeah, I'm
those
gonna score for
ding-a-ling
Ellis.
bells. Because Quarry's tactic is to be a 10-second fighter at the end of each round to persuade the judges, and he often punches after the bell, and that's what Dundee was complaining about. Round 4.
Now, Joe Frazier said he would beat everybody who was in this tournament. And,
You can understand the crowd's reaction to that.
yeah, we did. And if you look at our videos, we did Frazier versus Ellis. But I'm wondering if Frazier fought any of the other guys in this tournament.
This moment, Yancey
Yes,
Durham
he
has Ellis
I know
ahead.
Ali
2 points
fought
to none.
Bonavena.
We're in the fourth round. Quarry in the green
Frazier
velvet,
fought
Ellis in the white
Bonavena.
trunks with the black stripes.
He fought
Matt Fleischer, Mr. Boxer, on the other side of me, has Ellis ahead.
Quarry.
3 points to none.
fought Ellis. And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. Everybody knows what would have happened if he fought Patterson. God help him.
Oh my goodness.
He'd damn near killed him.
I tell you what, Ellis
We
is
are a
throwing
minute
that
and a
left
half
jab
into
out there.
round 4.
Sometimes he's catching Quarry, sometimes he's not, but he's throwing it for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel feel like Quarry has thrown anything significant right now. This is like a 10-9 round for
trying
Ellis
desperately to
beat.
get inside to work on Ellis's body. That right miss. Quarry shakes his head in disgust as Ellis backs away. We have a minute to go in the round.
Ellis seems to be keeping Quarry at distance with that jab.
Against Quarry's face.
Quarry can't come in to do anything, and when he does, Ellis is ready for him.
Yeah. Ellis is just boxing.
Remember, California scores on a 5-point system that differs from other states. The winner of a round gets from 1 to 5 points, the loser gets none. The even round gives no score to either fighter. It is possible for a man to lose on rounds but win the fight on points. That's what happened, as most thought, in the Quarry-Patterson fight.
Because of the knockdown.
Right.
Less than 15 seconds left in the fourth round. A good right lead by Ellis toward Quarry.
Yes, it did. Ellis.
They're back with round 5.
They most definitely are not showing nothing in the corners.
It's going, yeah, it's going. That's why it's only 40 whatever minutes. It's 15 rounds of this.
I'd like to point out that it's in color.
Quarry doesn't
see that Quarry
seem
has
to
on
be
green,
making the attack that had
with
been
like kind of
expected
green
of him.
velvet shorts.
Not the Yancey Durham anyway, who was just commented that he thought somehow Quarry would get in there and level the body punishment. He got a left to
Nice
the
body shot
body.
from Quarry. Ellis took it
Yancey
and keep on
thought
moving.
that Yancey Durham, the manager of the unbeaten heavyweight Joe Frazier, was recognized as champion in 5 states. Quarry got in a good left to Ellis's midsection net. Quarry is getting more blows. A right to the face net. Terry Quarry in the green velvet trunks, Jimmy Ellis in the white trunks with the black stripes.
I called it.
Thus far, Quarry appears much more aggressive this round than he has been up till now.
Jimmy Ellis just dropped his hands and walked back like, come on, bro. Come on.
A good right to the body by Quarry. Quarry's best round so far, up till now, no question. Remember this about the body punches. They may not appear immediately to undo a man, but the accumulative impact over a span of rounds debilitates a man.
Kind of like a left hook.
Left hook.
Minute to go, and this is the 5th round.
Oh!
Left
hook by Ellis.
This round, Quarry is fighting the fight the way he said he would when we talked to him before the fight. This round, he is dominating the strategy and the tactics.
I beg to differ, Howard Cosell. I don't feel like either one of them has a strategy here. It seems like they're just waiting on each other.
We have 30 seconds to go in this round. The 5th. Quarry is trying to sucker Ellis into the rope.
They seem like more friends than opponents.
Round 6.
It's a mutual respect.
Right.
Crowd boos Ellis continuously for the tactic of backing away, but that's not about to change Ellis's battle plan. Quarry is what we call an upright fighter, by the way, which renders him vulnerable to the jab. He stands straight up. There's no crouching.
Yeah, but he turns, he moves.
And as you watch Quarry, get a look at his right foot.
Left jab by
He
Quarry.
is on the toe. And it limits his balance, it limits his mobility.
Another right to the body.
Good body work by Quarry.
Quarry is now dominating the fight in terms of tactics and at this moment in terms of punches.
Yeah, because Ellis is not doing much of anything. A lot of boos coming from the crowd.
We have a minute and a half to go in this round. Round 6. Quarry in the green velvet trunks, Ellis in the white trunks with the black stripes. I trust you saw that. Ellis saying, huh, backing off with a smile. We have 1 minute to go in this round, and little has happened in it.
Feigning
Because
Jerry
Ellis is
Quarry
staying
into a
away.
corner. No punches.
I literally thought this fight would have a little more action to it up to this point.
Noise from the crowd,
It has not had
but a
much.
dull round. No damage there, the crowd overexcited.
I think that push is the most action we've seen in this fight.
Jesus. Yeah, this is
20
a
seconds
snoozer.
to go.
Kind of makes me understand why Joe said he would beat each and every fighter in this tournament. Because Joe is all action. Even if Joe is getting beat, I mean,
The
he's
bell
still
for round
coming.
7 here in the Oakland Coliseum. Jerry Quarry against Jimmy Ellis. Our unofficial scorekeeper, Yancey Durham, Joe Frazier's manager, has Ellis ahead now, 3 points to 2. Quarry coming on. Strictly unofficial, but as I said earlier, a good barometer.
Jimmy Ellis
Both of
coming
these
out with
fighters
left
in their
jab.
careers have been accused of lack of stamina. We now come into the 7th round. Each appears stronger than we saw them in past bouts at this stage.
Yeah.
There you go, an overhand counter over the jab by Quarry.
We've gone a minute. Crowd very understandably chanting for action. Last round and thus far this round there has been little action. That was the left by Quarry that missed.
Another left by Quarry that missed.
Ellis is a lot more flat-footed than he was in the early going. Quarry registering facial disgust with the tactics. A good
Quarry,
right to the stomach by
Quarry
Quarry.
hit twice in a row. Bing, bing. Nice body shot for Quarry.
Yeah.
Those don't feel good.
I know they don't. Oh, good. Combination punch.
Notice
By
that
Quarry
Ellis
to the
was
body
not
of Ellis.
sticking that left in there the way he was in the early round. Fatigue may be a part of it. It was when he was sticking that left in there that he was dominating this bout. We only have 30 seconds to go in this round. A good right, a steep right by Ellis.
That was nice.
Good punch.
Yeah,
really initiating much action. Ellis is at least flinging out the left jab.
Good left by Ellis.
This has truly been a lackluster fight, though. Is this the capture record?
The 8th round, there's 2 stays. Barry Quarry in the green velvet trunks. Jimmy Ellis in the white with the black stripe. Yancey Durham scored that last round for Quarry, despite that punch. And he has it, an even fight, 3-3. That was a good left into the chest by Quarry. Sorry, Yance, I don't agree with you.
More feinting than there is punching.
You right? I don't think this is a good representation of the WBA.
Yeah, he tried to come in there with that left as you saw, but it fell on Ellis's arm. At least his right arm.
Ellis is the sparring partner of Muhammad Ali. I would think he would really come with some action there.
Jerry Quarry is very dangerous, though.
Yeah, we've seen that from previous fights.
He's very dangerous.
A right to Ellis's left shoulder, a left to Ellis's right shoulder. Neither punch doing damage. A minute to go now, and this the 8th round.
Quarry does seem to be more active this round, throwing more shots, coming towards Ellis a lot more. But he's still backing away on the
Perfect
ropes.
shoot. Neither fighter has been
Very
what you would call
comfortable being in the corner
prepossessing
for
during the last 3 rounds. There you go.
Ellis just caught him with a left
swinging blow.
that sent
As
him
we
back
have
into the
35
corner.
seconds left in this round.
I still have Quarry ahead on this one, though.
Do you?
Yeah. Well,
Quarry
in
in
this
the green
round,
velvet. Ellis in the white
I think
with the
this will
black
be a
stripe.
10-9 for Quarry. Unless Ellis does something to change it around here.
Good right.
I think that might
Right
get
by
it.
Ellis, and Quarry was hurt.
Yep. I'm going to get that round to Ellis.
Standing before the bell sounding for the start of the 9th round.
There we go.
I don't have Quarry winning a round yet.
Me either.
They've had some tight rounds, but I don't have Quarry winning not one.
A right to the side of Quarry's head and then a left. But neither blow really strong. At the moment, by the way, Yancey Durham's unofficial scoring shows Ellis ahead, 4-3 in points.
Ooh!
Again, the right to Quarry.
1-2,
right.
perfect.
It's been Ellis's big blow the last 2 rounds and so far this round.
Ellis is absolutely in control.
Now Nat
Like,
Fleischer, Mr. Boxing.
I agree. I
Famed
feel
editor
like
and
Ellis
publisher of
knows
Ring
he's the
Magazine
champion
tells me
at
that's
this
the
point
way
in
he's
time.
got
well,
it.
I think
fought,
Quarry is
Quarry's
going
great.
through the motions. He doesn't seem,
He's
there's
men
no
enough to
passion
score
in
to
what
the
he's
fight.
doing at all.
This
They're
is not
providing
what
us
I
with some
would have expected from Quarry at all.
valuable
Listless.
index.
I would have thought Quarry would have run a little bit more action.
Good right again on Quarry's jaw.
Like at this point in time, that exchange, he got hit with at least 3 shots and threw 1. So
Left lead and a good right.
Ellis is just
quick again
whipping
in
his
this round.
ass.
Showing more late round strength than I think I've ever seen him show, at least up to this point. Quarry striking back in desperation, trying to rescue this round at least. The left jab flicking in there. Quarry misses. Quarry again misses. 1 minute to go in the round 9.
Quarry better do
Left
something
connected
dramatic
by
here.
Quarry to the chest, but not strong.
Ooh, that right hand to the body, left hook to the head. And maybe that big right
Did not
hand.
connect. The crowd went wild, but it did not land. Had it landed, you would have seen Ellis stagger. 30 seconds to
It
go.
looked like he threw a baseball.
Right.
Quarry had the late foot in
Ellis
this
seems to be
round,
the
as is
taller
so
of the
often
two
the
fighters.
case. Ellis had the early foot.
I can definitely say Quarry is the thicker of the two.
15 seconds
But,
to go.
Shit, Ellis ain't giving up much weight either.
The 10th round, Jerry Quarry against Jimmy Ellis. A very close fight in the scoring. No matter who scores it, at the moment, this is a close one. This, of course, is
It's
the
close-
15
it's
rounder
close
for the
but clear.
World Boxing
Yeah.
Association version of the
I can
heavyweight
honestly say
championship.
that. I feel like Ellis is definitely on
Much
top.
controversy and perfect Kansas surrounds back.
I feel like if Quarry would have been a little bit more active, he could have took more rounds. But right now, Ellis has it.
We're going all the way to 15, baby.
Well,
Jimmy
we got
has not
plenty of
been
time
able to work his
before they
against the
actually
rope
do something.
tactics in this fight. You just saw him trying again to sucker, Jerry that is, Jimmy into the rope.
He's not going to do it. Ooh.
Oh, another good right
That
leg.
looked like that hurt Quarry.
Good sneaky right. High Ellis against Quarry. 2 minutes to go in this, the 10th round. Fight, I think you will agree, for those of you who tuned in early, has really followed the pattern of the pre-fight interview. Ellis in the main trying to stay at jabbing distance. Quarry trying to get inside. Another good right by Ellis.
Ellis is pretty much making Quarry
Quarry
look ordinary,
tough
which is
customer.
what I remember from last time I
Punch.
watched this. Reportedly, Quarry hurt his back wrestling with his brother before the fight. Seems like a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Wrestle your brother.
Yeah.
We have a minute to go in round 10.
You know, put your career on the line and hurt yourself wrestling your brother.
But it doesn't look like his back is hurt. It looks like the same old Quarry. It just looks like a passionless Quarry, a listless Quarry. He doesn't look like he's really even wants to win. So maybe it's the back pain that's taking that out of him. I don't know.
Another right.
But he's losing about every one of these goddamn rounds.
Yeah. This is one of them fights where, like, you want to give Quarry at least a round or
It's
two,
less
but
than 30 seconds
not
to
really
go.
I
giving
keep
you much
saying
to give
this
it
is
to.
I'm trying to
tenth
look
round.
for a reason.
Round dominated by
Oh,
Ellis is right, and that time it was a left as Quarry was coming into him.
hey,
A
left hook
by
from
Quarry
Quarry.
against the chest.
Not enough.
Yeah.
12th round, and they come out fighting. Quarry in green.
Quarry came out
Ellis
firing
right
on
with the
that
black
one.
stripe.
Does it say 12th round?
Instructions to Quarry were basic. In the corner.
I think that we
Between
just
rounds.
watched the
Go
10,
at him,
so
go
this
at him,
has
go
to
at
be the
him.
11.
I know, but I thought he
Dundee
said
was telling
12th
his man,
round.
stick him,
No.
stick him, stick him, stick him and move.
I got a 91 to
Nancy
100.
Durham sitting next to me, Joe Frazier's manager, has the fight scored as even thus far. And that's why
Even?
Mr. Boxing has the fight
Come
score
on,
Ellis
Yancey.
6, Quarry 4 so far.
So I got 100 to 93 at this point in time.
Minute and a half to
Ellis
go in this round.
in the
Round
lead.
12.
I honestly have been looking to try and
Came
give
out
Quarry
fighting, but there's been a
around
noticeable letdown.
because I
in the
know
fight.
he's a better fighter than what he's showing in this fight.
But he ain't showing it.
He's not giving me anything to give him a round even.
Right to the midsection by Quarry, a right to the head by Ellis, but both blows without steam.
There you go. That was a
Look
good
a little
one,
tired now, don't they, Anthony?
Give us some more of that.
Takes more than that to win the round,
Right.
but that's a good start. That's what Ella's been doing on your ass all night. Come on, man.
Get out of that corner. Come out swinging.
Round 12 with 20 seconds to go.
He did say round
17.
So I guess we skipped the 11th.
Little, if any, action in it.
It
A little
skips
Quarry
the
there by
11th
Jerry.
round.
That's one of his
Evidently.
great traits.
Unless he made a mistake twice in a row. We'll see.
The end of the
We'll
round
see.
to fight
Yeah.
for applause.
I guess my copy doesn't have the 11th.
Okay, the 13th round, the bell.
Fucking right. Okay.
Quarry, Ellis.
Maybe we can give Quarry the 11th round because we didn't get to see that one.
Once again, Ellis in the white with the black, and a right lead by Ellis. That's connected.
Ellis has
Jimmy's
some great
best blow
pushes
tonight.
in this fight.
The left
When I
jab
say
by
pushes, I
Jimmy,
mean a
perhaps
physical
his
shove.
most important blow to keep at jabbing distance from Quarry, but the right doing the punishment when he landed. Notice how
Ooh!
good left.
That was a great
And
left hook
Ellis
from
is
Quarry.
hurt. Ellis is hurt. A good left by Quarry. Another left to the
Yeah, I
head
think
by
Ellis is
Quarry.
hurt in this one. This is
Quarry
definitely
now
Quarry's
trying to
round
move
right
in.
now.
Quarry senses that he's got him. Slowed him down.
Then you got Howard
Ellis is
Cosell
hurt.
losing his
He has a
voice.
little rubbery leg. He's got to dance and move to stay alive. This time Quarry got him against the ropes.
Go to the body and then come up top. Come on, son. It's just.
You can tell that Ellis is hurt. Ooh.
You can believe me. I
Whoa!
close to Ellis. That right glazed him. It did not do real damage. Ellis's eyes, however, are glazed.
Come on, Quarry.
Quarry's corner is yelling, "Don't wait! Go in and at him! Go in and at him!" But he is not doing it. He's trying to trap him with that rope tactic that he has not been able
This
to
is
employ
Quarry's
tonight.
round for
Quarry
sure.
is trying to trap
It is
Ellis.
Quarry's round.
Now he's back away. Ellis in the center of the ring and Quarry away from the rope.
I scored it. Presumably,
This is
I
the
presume
13th
that
round of the
Ellis won the
scheduled
11th
15
round.
round. And by far the most damage inflicted by Quarry upon Ellis has been done in this round.
To keep the scores the same. You know what I mean? Just to keep
That was
getting
a nice left hook by Quarry. So far, I can honestly say this round probably is going to Quarry. But this would be the first of 12.
Hey,
See the timer in the corner for yourselves.
yeah. Well, this is the 13th round.
Ellis coming back, but stopped as he came in. He had landed with a right, but Quarry stopped him coming in with a good left.
Right?
This is a Quarry round for show.
There you go, Quarry. Left hook.
Good round for Quarry.
It only took him 12 rounds to warm up.
Maybe that back is loosening up for him so he can actually do some
A
damage.
little bit, damn.
That's a Quarry round.
Round 14, the exhortation from this corner. Go on, Jerry, he's tired, go get him. The unofficial point scoring, to my left and to my right. Nat Fleischer, Mr. Boxing, makes the fight even. Yancey Durham has Quarry ahead by 1 point.
Wow.
Round 14, Quarry in green, Ellis white with the black stripe.
How the fuck did I score? Fuck that up. I want to watch the fight. I have to edit up the end. I fucked it up somehow. People are booing like Jesus. It's a 15-round snore fest.
I got it 119 to 112.
Minute and a half to go. No action of any
Ellis.
kind in this round thus far.
I can honestly say this is not
Single booze
what I
and
thought
beers
this
at the
fight
crowd
was going to
that you
be.
hear.
I thought this fight would have way more action.
Advantage to the fighters. They've
Backstory
gone
about Quarry
through.
hurt his back makes sense because Quarry has not been too active in this fight at
Okay,
all.
I didn't fuck it. Oh yeah?
Ellis is still doing his thing, jabbing. I do believe Ellis was hurt last round when Quarry did win that round last round, but that's the only round I have Quarry winning. I can't see him winning any other round, man.
He did it.
And then up to this point, I mean, in this round, I haven't really seen Quarry do much. Just got knocked off balance
They
there.
are tired. Quarry wasn't hit then. He slipped, shook his head. Just fatigue overtaking both men. A flurry there, but no real damage by either fighter.
Have a good one,
A
Jack.
right there, but not as strong as it was in the earlier round.
Three-punch combination.
15th and final round. And then Angie Dundee screaming at the ref because he felt Quarry's big front jealous as the two were shaking hands before the true advent of
Nice
the
left
round.
hook.
Jeez. Man, adding these rounds up is a pain in the ass sometimes.
Fighter will try desperately to make a last round impression on
Because
the
I'm not
official.
good at math, people.
Jerry Quarry is fighting in his home state of California.
I got it 121 to 129
Some
for Ellis.
sophisticated sports tribes
I have it
of the
139.
states feel that this will be a
128.
weighting factor as they remember
For
past
Ellis.
decisions involving Jerry's fight.
Well,
Under any
I guess mine would be
circumstances, no one would have
139
to
to
admit
130.
that this has been a close
If
fight.
I added the 11th round in there, but I don't know what happened in the 11th, so.
I have to assume Ellis beat Quarry in that round. Because the overwhelming majority of the other rounds say
That Ellis beat Quarry.
Minute and a half left in the final round. Round 15.
left hook lands from Ellis.
go in the fight. Fighters are manifestly tired. And a quick recap from our barometer scoring system. That flashes, Ring Magazine, has Ellis ahead by 1 point. Yancey Durham, Joe Frazier's manager, has Quarry ahead by 1 point.
I think Yancey Durham didn't want to see Frazier fight Quarry. Or wanted to see Frazier fight Quarry because there's no way that Ellis is losing this fight at this point in time.
Anybody that says Ellis is losing this fight,
I don't know what you're watching.
come on, man.
That decision speaks for itself.
Okay.
Jimmy Ellis has won the World Boxing Association version of the heavyweight championship.
They're off in a hurry. Dang. Okay, so. Well, that was fun. Kind of boring.
Very boring.
Sorry. But that's what it is. Ellis made Quarry look completely ordinary.
Yes, he did. We had to be men of our word and give you the ending of the tournament. It's been a long time coming, so
we've done the result of this tournament: Quarry versus, Frazier versus Ellis.
Yeah.
So we see what happens to Ellis after he wins this WBA tournament. That Frazier said, "I'll beat everybody in the tournament. I don't even want to be a part of it."
The build up to this tournament, though, there was a fight we watched where I believe Ellis was fighting. No, Frazier was fighting, and Ellis got in the ring. And they had a back and forth, and Joe Frazier let Ellis know, you know who the real champion is, and he showed him who the real champion was once they fought.
That's right. Well, anyway, if you like what we're doing,
like,
subscribe,
tell everybody,
everybody you know, your college professor, tell that person.
Comment, let us know what you think. I can honestly say sorry. Because this one, I don't think this one was as exciting as I thought it was going to be, at least.
It was a real turd.
Yeah.
Oh, well. If you made it this far, like, subscribe.
And comment. We're going to keep on putting them out for you. We got some action coming to you.
Oh, yeah. We got some better ones on the horizon. But thanks for staying. Holy moly. If you have the endurance, you know what? Listen. If you have the endurance to have made it this far into this broadcast, you are a dumb son of a bitch.
What it means to say is you can literally watch some of the other ones, and they are very exciting.
You could watch paint dry.
This fight was not a good fight. It wasn't action-packed. It wasn't a knockout. It was not even knockdowns.
It was a fight. It was somebody that's getting nullified by Ellis making Quarry reset every time he wanted to.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. For the Are You Serious podcast, I'm Ramon.
I'm Dave. We'll see you again.
We are out.
Bye.